I don't want to get cancelled before reaching 100 subscribers. Is this a threat? A bribery? What? Ditty. Sounds like a lie. Oh no! Wait, what hand did you use to stop me? Wait, left hand? Left hand. My leg! Ooh, the threats. The threats. If you say that kind of stuff on the phone, there's no way I can defend you. I'm really sorry, but I couldn't wait anymore. I really wanted to play this game. We are here, we are gonna judge more people. The Creepy Family, second week. We are poor, we need to work, we need to send people to the jail. Creepy, we start... Excuse me, possibility of being assassinated 25%? Excuse me, what did I do? Open this? Okay. This is easy. This is easy. We go there. I'm feeling this one. And then I'm feeling this one. It's not. I cannot feel everything. This is gonna take some time. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. Done. Let's see what's going on. Oh, I'm seeing the wrong thing. Wait, let me fix this. Fair enough. Eldon Duncan. Criminal record, yes. Charges, threat, malicious wounding. Details. The incident occurred in the evening at the home of Eldon Duncan. The person named Darell, who caused the injury, fled immediately after the incident. An arrest warrant has been issued for Darell as a result of the report of the person named Eldon Duncan. Details. In the search initiated by the police as a result of the tip-off, it was determined that Darell was hiding in his sister's house and was captured by the police in the evening and brought to the police station for questioning. A month ago, I borrowed some money from Darell. He kept calling me and telling me that my debt was doubled and increasing day by day. I told him many times that I had not yet received payment from my workplace and that I would pay my debt when I received it. Despite this, he never stopped calling me and harassing me, and after a while, he started following me home. He's a stalker! Although I reported this situation to the police many times, I did not receive a positive response. As I finally left my workplace and arrived at my house, I saw Darell behind me. I noticed that he was holding a knife in his hand. He pointed the knife at me and asked me to be quiet and go to my apartment with him. I couldn't react because I was afraid. Then we went to my apartment. After entering the house, he started rummaging through my house and looking for money. When he couldn't find money, he stabbed me in the leg. Then he quickly fled the apartment. Then I took my cell phone and asked for help from the police. Arthur, about a month ago, Eldon Duncan called me and told me that he needed some money. Although I was in a difficult situation myself and gave him the money he asked for and explained the situation to him. He said he would pay me the money as soon as possible. Since he did not respond after a month, I couldn't stand it and called him and told him that he had to pay his debt. He told me that he would pay the debt if I came to his house on the date and time he said. When I went to his house, he told me that the money was in his apartment and that we should go up to the apartment. When we got home, he asked me to sit down and said he would come back soon. Then he stood in front of me with a knife and started making threats at me. To me. I'm kinda lost in this whole situation. I'm not sure if I'm the only one. I told him that he had to pay his debt no matter what. Then he swung the knife towards me. At that moment, I made a move to defend myself and the knife was stuck in Eldon's leg. Afterwards, I took the knife and ran to my sister's house because I was afraid. How does that happen? Brother, you were defending yourself, not doing some kind of karate. You were not in taekwondo. We weren't in martial arts. How does that work? And I don't know, I've never been stabbed. But I'm thinking about it. I'm trying to imagine the scene. And it's not doesn't make sense. You know when you were watching a cartoon and the characters make some weird movements and glitch, and I'm thinking about it. So let's say he swung the knife towards him, and then he was defending himself, and then the knife went to his leg. How does that work? So you go there, and the woo, ow, my leg. How does that work? Arthur has no criminal record, and the other guy has. Though, let me get this straight. Who was stalking who? An arrest warrant has been issued for Arthur Darell as a result of the report of the person named Eldon Duncan. So Arthur reported Eldon. In the search initiated by the police as a result of the tip-off, it was determined that Arthur Darell was hiding in his sister's house and was captured by the police in the evening and brought to the police station for questioning. Why did you hide in your sister's house? Probably called her like, hey, I almost unalived someone with a knife. Because I wanted money. My money back, in this case. May I go to your house? So, this part is the most important one. A month ago, I borrowed some money from Arthur Darell. He kept calling me and telling me that my debt was doubled and increasing day by day. I told him many times that I had not yet received payment from my workplace and that I would pay my debt when I received it. Despite this, he never stopped calling me and harassing me, and after a while he started following me home. So he asked Arthur for money. Arthur gave him money, but then he didn't receive it back. So he went there with a knife and tried to Eldon. And it hit Eldon's leg. He swung the knife towards me. This doesn't make any sense. Arthur, you're the criminal. 212? Let me see the evidences. We need to... 21272. Ooh, there's more. There is more. Telephone conversation dialogue. What? Wow. Wow. Arthur, when are you going to give my money back? Eldon, give me some more time, please. I will return as soon as possible. I've waited long enough. I can't wait any longer. If you don't pay by tomorrow at the latest, I'm not responsible for what happens. Ooh, the threats. The threats. Calm down. I'm saying I'll pay. If you don't pay by tomorrow, I'll unalive you. Arthur, if you say that kind of stuff on the phone, there's no way I can defend you. You know that, right? 21272. Let me check. 21272. Arthur. It gets difficult. Can you unalive someone wearing gloves? So the fingerprint is not there. Don't tell me how I know that. I just know that. Is there any digital evidence? No. Let me ask them questions. How do you know a man named Arthur Darell? Last year, he was someone I met through social media, and we met and became friends. In which hand was Arthur Darell holding the knife when he stabbed you? He was holding the knife in his left hand, and when he stabbed me with his left hand. Huh? I'm sure of it. Okay, left hand. Makes sense if he's left-handed. How many times a week did Darell call you? How many times a week? He was calling and harassing me every day of the week. Did you call and harass Eldon between the day you lent him money and the day of the incident? No, I didn't, Your Honor. What about an explanation? I'm the honor. I'm the judge. I need some proper answers. What the is this? What answer is this? No, I didn't. Okay, so why are you here? Why? With which hand did the person named Eldon point the knife at you? If I remember correctly, he pointed the knife at me with his right hand. This didn't help much. Let me be honest, this didn't help much. We met through social media, we met and became friends. He was holding the knife in his left hand when he stabbed me with his left hand. I'm sure of it. I'm just imagining the guy. He gets stabbed. And then he's like, oh no! Wait, what hand did you use to stab me? Wait, left hand? Left hand. My leg! Wait. This doesn't make any sense, and I'm not liking the way that Darell is talking with me. I can't defend him if I ask him questions and he just answers with yes or no. I need explanation. I need your answer. Wait, what is this? Verbal assault. Threat. Oh, we need to make some... Okay, we need to make some. Wait. How do we... Okay, threat. And then physical assault. Malicious wounding. And the guy who stabbed Duncan, he didn't have criminal record. And I've seen threat is 2 years of jail, I believe, and malicious wounding is 8 years. Let me see it again. Verbal assault, threat. 2 years jail. 10 years of jail. 10 years. Wait. Home invasion. Well, it wasn't there. But he went to the guy's house and tried to search for money in there. I'd give him 12 years of prison, but I'm not. Wait, Duncan? Really is not guilty. Not guilty. Wait. With that. And then Arthur. Guilty. Jail. 10 years. Success. Success. We are amazing. We are amazing. We know what we are doing. Oh, bill passed. Criminals who are not mentally well will be sent for treatment instead of punishment. I don't want to get cancelled before reaching 100 subscribers. It's not because you have mental problems that you are not guilty. You should know that. Right. Wait, we don't need to. Wait, I'm messing this up again. Done. Hawertz roast. Mr. Roast. Criminal record no. Mental health positive. Willful damage to public property. The incident was discovered by citizens using the benches belonging to Trenx municipality, and an investigation was launched following complaints. The CCTV footage was examined in detail and the person involved was identified as Mr. Roast. As a solution, a new bench was placed in front of Trenx Town Hall, and they started to wait. Roast sat down on a bench at noon and took a sharp object out of his pocket. He was detained by the police officers at the same time. First of all, I didn't know it was a crime to do this. The reason I did it is that I unintentionally picked up a bad habit and it turned into an addiction. I can't control it anymore, but as I said, I didn't know it was a crime to do it. So let me get this straight. You vandalized a bench. And didn't know that it was a crime. And now are telling me that you are not right in the head when you clearly are. Do you think I'm dumb? Let's see evidences. What you want me to do with you, brother? You vandalized the You vandalized an object that is not yours. It's from the town, and you tell me that you have a problem, a habit that turned into a compulsion, and but you are right in the head. He was being accused of willful damage to public property. Let me see. Willful damage to public property. I feel so wise when I'm reading this. I feel so wise. Willful damage to public property. Sentence 12 months public service. Aggravated sentence 24 months public service and 3,000 fine. 12 months public service. It's nice for you. Let me ask you a question though. Let's assume you didn't know that what you did was a crime. Did you also not know that it is the citizens who use these benches and seats? I'm such a slay, even as a judge, I'm such a slay. This is amazing. Of course I do, Your Honor. But I wasn't thinking about that part of it when I did it. Bullshit! Do you regret doing this? He's gonna say yes, because I absolutely. I regret it, and I promise to do my best for public peace from now on. Hmm. You can't complain a lot. You can't complain a lot. Because you're not going to jail. You're doing public service. Can't complain. And it's a success. Because I'm amazing. Music producing company. The wall music. Oh. Okay. Doesn't have evidences. Doesn't have law. I need the law? What? Case subject. Trenx, a music production company, claims that The Wall, a music production company, is using the structure of a track that belongs to them and violating their copyrights. Defendant, The Wall Music Production Company. There is one digital evidence for this case. Okay, it's better that way. Trenx Music Company has released the new track in recent weeks. 3 days after the track was released, the music company The Wall released a track of its own. In response, the music company Trenx argued that its copyrights have been infringed and that it should be paid. What? $10 million in damages. Talking about the track's infrastructure as evidence. The lawyer of the Trenx Music Production Company. We spent a lot of time working on the track and we were very happy that we finally finished it. But a few days later, we realized that the track released by the music company The Wall used the exact same infrastructure that we used. Our problem here is not that they did this, but that they did it without permission. We decided to file a lawsuit for compensation, which we hope to get. We request that the appropriate action be taken. The lawyer of The Wall Music Production Company. The track was created with a completely original infrastructure and the long efforts of our sound engineers. This kind of accusation is unacceptable. We don't think there is copyright infringement just because the infrastructure is similar. We are sure that in the tracks we released before them, they also have tracks that are similar to our infrastructure. We do not want to be victimized by this situation and we request that the necessary action be taken. Again, I was believing in you until you said, we are sure that in the tracks we released before them, they also have tracks that are similar to our infrastructure. Because you are indirectly saying that they copied us and we didn't say anything, so we'll copy them as well. And it went wrong, as you might see. And that is unacceptable. Let me see the evidence. Sound records. Wait. Okay. Oh, the music. Okay. The music released by Trenx Music Production Company. The original. Okay, so yeah, what? I see it, but it's not the same. This is more like a muffled sound, and this is more upbeat. But this is not this is this is not the same song. It's similar. The thing is, I don't see any problem with that, but YouTube would. YouTube would. This is not the same. This is not the same. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. Not guilty. This is not the same thing. Raise of salary. We love this. Let me. Success. You don't mess with Judge BEHYA. You don't. Oh. Your son says his clothes are getting old. He wants 300 for the new clothes. Do you accept? Yes. Yes. Week 4. Hospital report. Muller had depression. Who is that? He has depression. Okay. Joel. Oh, wait. They are from the same family? No, they aren't. Medical report is like to know about it. Okay. Joel Muller sues. What about your names? Okay. For damages for the suicide of his daughter. Details: Muller alleged that his 15-year-old daughter, Jay Muller, had played the game Last of Me Too. Wait. Okay. Had played the game Last of Me Too, owned by SYSONY, and that sometime after playing the game she suffered from depression and subsequently committed suicide. Joel Muller, who blames SYSONY for his daughter's suicide, seeks damages in the amount of $10 million for the pain and suffering he has suffered. In addition, the plaintiff, Joel Muller, requests that the game be removed from sale. One of the company's lawyers is representing SYSONY in this case. Joel. The fact that she was playing... Wait. The fact that she was playing Last of Me 2 and the name of her father is Joel is wild. After playing this game, my daughter shut herself in her room. She never spoke to us. She hardly ate or slept. She was exhibiting behaviors she would never normally do. So we took her to the hospital and she was diagnosed with major depression. About 2 weeks later, her mother came home from her work and found her unconscious on her bed, having a box of antidepressants. When we took her to the hospital, it was already too late. Our company never accepts such smear campaigns. Before the release of our game, we stated the legal age limit as 18. Here we see that Mr. Muller's daughter does not meet this age limit. In this case, the fault lies entirely with the family, and I couldn't agree more with that, and I didn't even need to see the last sentence. Usually, the games, when you start playing them, they say that if you have a tendency to have depression, or even that, you shouldn't be playing the game. Plus, it's a game. It's not supposed to be taken that seriously, even though some people do, okay? You can't blame a game company, because your daughter has depression. It's not the company's fault. Now we see that the game had the limit as 18 and she was 15. But it's not the company's fault. They made a game, people play it. These people only want $10 million. There's nothing else. There's nothing else. I can ask them questions. Mr. Muller, your daughter does not meet the legal age limit for the game. Do you think you are at fault in this matter? Your Honor, my daughter borrowed the first game of the series from her friends and played it. When the second game came out, she practically begged me to buy it. As a father, I couldn't break my daughter's heart. The game must be removed so that others don't have to go through what I went through. It's your fault. You bought the game. What's your defense on this matter? Your Honor, our game has sold a lot of copies around the world, and we've never had an incident like this before. The reason why this happened is because the family acted unconsciously. Moreover, there is no evidence that it was our game that caused their daughter's illness. We think they are using us to cover up their family problems. It is true. What can I say? It is true. Wait, the compensation is for what? Joel wants the game removed and wants $10 million. You guys are crazy. No compensation for the family. The rejection of the family's compensation claim and the game remaining on sale. What can I say? It's not their fault that the person unalived themselves. It is not. These people are so scary. Is this a threat? A bribery? I don't accept bribery. Unless they are really innocent. But if you are trying to bribe me, you are the one to blame. I don't fall for that. Jeremy Alder and Mike Byrne. You're trying to bribe me? What the hell? This is easy. This is fast. We can do this. 4 to the second. Okay. Jeremy Alder. Mike Byrne. Oh, these two. Okay. They are both right in the head, but they both have criminal record. Charges: drug trafficking, taking part in organized criminal activities. The pickup truck in which Jeremy Alder and Mike Byrne were traveling was stopped during a police stop. As a result of the searches, a large number of drugs and weapons were seized from the vehicle used by Jeremy Alder and Mike Byrne. As a result of the identity check and investigation, it was understood that Jeremy Alder and Mike Byrne were members of the Sicilia cartel. Okay. Jeremy, I don't deny that we were transporting drugs. We don't need to see anything else. We don't need to see anything else. It was our duty to get them across the border, but in the course of that duty, the Mafia, in collaboration with our cartel, apparently sold us out. If we are going to jail, we will reveal their identities one by one. If we are going to jail, we will reveal their identities. I don't want their identities. You're going to jail either way. Because I don't accept any type of bribery. Mike Byrne, It was at least 5 times bigger than our previous deliveries. The risk was as great as the return, but the mafia executives who had made a deal with our cartel told us that they would eliminate the risk, that they were cooperating with the police, and that the shipment would be successful. All they wanted was the necessary share of these shipments, but now I realize that they were working behind our backs. I don't care, really. You were transporting drugs, and you know that's not legal. Aye aye. 8 kilograms acid diethylamide, 9 liters gamma hydroxybutyrate. I don't know what that is. I don't deal with that kind of stuff. But we are offering you 500 to release Jeremy Alder and Mike Byrne. This money will make your job easier, and we will ensure that you are not affected by the decision you make. It's a bribery mixed with a threat. I'm gonna reinforce the police because these people want offer a bribe. Excuse me. Let's ask them questions first. If you cooperate and reveal all the cartel members, I will do my best to get you the minimum sentence. Will you cooperate? No, I don't think so. What? Ditty? What? You say the mafia double crossed you, but do you have proof of their involvement? No, I don't have any evidence to offer at the moment, but soon our cartel will sort it out. I don't care about it, actually. If you expose the names of the mafia members who you think double-crossed you in the court right after you can be sure that I will punish them too. Are we gonna help each other with this? We don't trust your judgment or your help. We don't need anyone. Our cartel will sort this out. This way I can't help you. You are Wait, you are bribing me? Offering me $500 to release them both? Saying that it will make my job easier, but then I ask you to talk about it and you don't. But then you said that if you go to jail, you will talk about it. I don't really believe that. Okay, they admitted that they were trafficking drugs. This is concerning, such as this person's cough. Drug trafficking, taking part, criminal activities. Law. Organized crimes. Taking part in organized criminal activities. 16 years jail. Aggravated sentence, 24 years jail. 24 years already because they have criminal records. Oh, look. Yes, they have criminal records. 24 years plus drug trafficking. Possession, carrying drugs. They drug and trafficking. Arms? Isn't that it? Evidences. 2 liquids. Lysergic acid and gamma hydroxybutyrate. And 2 submachine guns. 24 years. And then arms trafficking, 10 years. They have criminal records, so 16 years. Oh, we need to make some calculations. And I believe the liquids were drugs. as well. So 24 years. So let's think about it. 24 plus 24. 48. 48. 48 years plus 16. 64. We don't have mercy. We don't have mercy. We don't have no mercy. No mercy. And bribery doesn't work with me. It doesn't. Is it the same? It's the same. It's the same. I forgot. What was it? First, it's the same code. Fraud. Criminal record no, mental health positive. Sofia. Recently, Denis wanted to have intercourse with Sofia, whom he thought was a prostitute, in exchange for money. In the telephone conversations, Sofia Bonsa requested a certain amount of money and asked Denis to deposit it into her account. Denis did not receive any return after depositing the money. Afterwards, he reported the situation to the police and filed a complaint about Sofia. Soon after, Sofia was arrested and detained at her residence address. Denis. I broke up with my girlfriend about 2.5 years ago, and during that time I had no intercourse with anyone. This affected me psychologically, and I thought that for my health I could have a relationship with a prostitute I found on an app on the internet. I called the number provided. I was then sent a bank account, and I deposited the $200 mentioned on the phone into the bank account she sent me and sent her the receipt. Then I realized that they had blocked my phone number. I tried to reach them for quite a while, but I couldn't. The amount I paid is not very important, but I can't bear that these people are fooling others. That's why I decided to start to commence an action. First of all, I'm not even a prostitute. I never have been. My phone rang recently. A stranger asked me how much my fee was. At first, I didn't understand, but then, thinking I was being made fun of, I told him that my hour cost $200. He asked how he could make the payment. I sent him my bank account, and then I realized that I had $200 in my account. When I realized it was serious misunderstanding, I blocked the number. Okay. Inexplicably, I realized that my phone number was circulating on the internet on sexually explicit sites. I recently changed my number. First of all, you could have. He called you on the phone. So you could tell him, I don't know what you are talking about, I'm not a prostitute. Okay. Evidence is $200 from Denis to Sofia. Okay. Check. Telephone call dialogue. Hello. Hi. What is your fee? $200 per hour, $500 per night. Which one do you want? An hour, please. How do I make the payment? I will send you a bank account and you can deposit the fee there. Okay, I'll get back to you after the deposit. See you. Any other evidences? No. Let me talk to her. Why didn't you tell the person who called your phone that you were not a prostitute? I'm gonna be a judge. I'm gonna be a judge. Like I said at the beginning, beginning, I thought he was making fun of me. After you realized it was serious, why didn't you send the money back? I tried to send it through the account number on the receipt I was sent and it didn't work. I thought I would send it somehow later and forgot about it. Smells like a lie. Where is it? Where is it? Wait, let me... Corruption? Would it be? Fraud? No. Oh. I take it. I'm gonna get cancelled even before the 100 subscribers. Fraud. 4 years jail. That's it. 4 years jail. 4 years. Because you have no criminal records. Wow. Wow. Raise my salary. I love it. Success. That's it. Hope you enjoyed. And see you in the next week.